the Homestead, we're going to be giving a quick tip on the spring house. You can see the garden, there's the orchard, the barn, pan around here, and here's the spring house. We're about 1,300 feet above sea level at the spring house. Top of the mountain is about 1,650 to 1,700 feet above sea level. This is an artesianal spring. It flows year-round, and from what I can gather, I believe this was put in the late 1800s. If you go below here, you can see there's the original terracotta pipe that fed the old farmhouse. Problem I have is I think I'm gonna rebuild the structure, and there's a lot of sediment that has accumulated over the years, and so I'm showing you a quick tip on how to clean out your spring house. Here we are inside the spring house. I have the top covers off. The water is a little foggy because I've been pulling out some of the sediment. I'll show you that quick tip right now. That piece of ADS 3/4 inch piping, there's about a 15-foot elevation head from this end of the pipe to the other end of the pipe. And what I did was I filled it up with water from both ends, plugged the one end and took it down the hill and created a natural siphon. I have a little depression because we're in karst geology here, and so there's a few sinkholes around the property. I put the end in one of those sinkholes and fill it up with the sediment and sand from inside the spring house. And right now, in the springtime, there's more than enough water coming out of the spring that it will maintain the elevation. It barely pulls the level down. So we'll go down here to the other end of the piping, and I'll show you the sand and stones coming out of the other end. So here's my watering can. Here's the outlet end of my pipe. All I'm doing is I'm using the watering can. I'm going to fill up this end, put my hand over the end of it, create that vacuum, go downhill with it, and create that natural siphon to pull all the sediment and material down through into our open pit. So this is my normal flow, and I would say I'm getting probably in excess of about average 2 gallons per minute. The early spring like this time of year. The main flow, which there's a secondary pipe down there by the shed in the garden area, and this is what I'm using to clean it out. Both of those are running full blast, and the water inside the spring house is not going down. So I'm probably getting about 8 to 10 gallons per minute coming out of this. So we'll start to dredge again and try to get some more of this taken out. I've lowered the bottom elevation of the spring house by about, I'd say about 6 inches. Way too cloudy to show you the results, but pretty impressive and an easy way to dig it out. And you can see all I really do is I just work the end of the hose around in the spring, and you can hear the small stones and a lot of that silt just sucking right up that pipe, and I don't have to get in here with a shovel and dig it out. Much easier and more efficient way to dig out your spring house when you have some sediment. Here's the other end of the pipe coming off the spring. You see we're about 15 feet in elevation from where the spring is up there. And the water is naturally coming out clean right now because I'm not working the end of the pipe around the silt in the bottom of the spring. But you can see this hole here was probably about the size of a 5-gallon bucket, and there's probably about a little less than, I'd say about a gallon of open space left. And so we'll try to get this one filled up with all that silt, get that spring house cleaned out, and increase our capacity for the summer when we water in the garden. Well everyone, thanks for checking this video out. Please stay tuned for future updates. Like, subscribe, and share. Thank you.